Hey guys, it's another episode of Talk Back with Chidera. Today on Talk Back with Chidera, I want to talk about something. It's not your everyday topic, but it's something that happens every day. You know, it happens every day with us, and it is one of those things that are a bit on the increase these days. It happens every day, yet we don't want to talk about them. It is a sex talk kind of day. When I say sex talk kind of day, I think it is time to educate us. I mean, when I say us, I mean ladies. It is time to educate us about some of these things, about the myths, about the things that are real and the things that we should or shouldn't be doing during and after sex. And one of those things is your personal hygiene. If you're sexually active, then your personal hygiene has to be one of the most important things to you, because as a girl, it is not just about the sex, it is what happens after the sex and not during the sex. So your personal hygiene should come first. You should try wearing panties that are not so tight. You know, wear comfortable panties, cotton panties, so you don't have that stench whenever you take off your jeans. You don't have to wear your jeans all day and then still go to bed wearing your jeans or wearing something tight. You need air around there. If you don't have enough air there, tell me, how do you even feel when you take off your panties or you take off your jeans or whatever it is you've been wearing since morning, and you know that ugly stench comes out? How do you feel with yourself? How does that make you feel? Do you lose your confidence when you have that tiny bit of stench? Because it's a big turn-off for guys. I mean, it's a big turn-off for me. I don't know how a guy would feel if he comes close to you, you know, down there, and then he gets that stench. You should really do something about it. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the method of washing up. You know, while I was much younger, people would say do more of the feminine washes and all of those other intimate washes. But how hygienic is it? Is it really hygienic? We have cancers that affect the VJ, and this kind of cancer rather has been attributed to certain things that we think are hygienic enough that we've been doing. You know, the VJ actually cleanses itself, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't use water. I mean, just warm water would do it for you. And you know, back then we used to sit on, you know, we used to boil water, put it in something like a potty, sit on it, and it helps you, this steam helps clean up the place. So you should do some of these things most times at home. You don't have to go to the hospital for every little thing. Antibiotics are not really exactly good for your system. If you meet a good doctor, they'll tell you antibiotics are not so good. So you need to look at these things as well. What am I doing wrong? Why do I have to always treat fungi, treat bacterial infection when I am doing this, when I'm doing that? Now, don't forget to change your panties regularly. These panties should be changed after 3 months. You know, yeah, sometimes we get lazy, we don't change them, we leave them for a while, but you should try changing them after every 3 months. Throw out the used ones. And if you feel you don't want to change them after every 3 months because you don't have enough finances to do that, boil hot water, soak them in hot water, sun them. When you wash your panties, let it get enough sunlight, enough air. You need all of those things to keep you hygienic. Now, another thing I have noticed is the myths where they say a girl who is found with a condom is a bad person, she's a prostitute. You know, it comes with this tag, oh, she's a prostitute, she has a condom. No dear, you're not a prostitute because you have a condom. You're trying to protect yourself. It is called personal protection. What if you go to his house and then in the heat of the moment he doesn't have a condom? Girl, you need to have your own condom in your bag. There are female condoms and there are male condoms. And then you say, oh, my man doesn't like to use a condom, so I don't like to use a condom. Well, your man better be there when you're pregnant and he's asking you to abort the pregnancy. You're risking your life, you're risking your womb, you're risking everything just because of how many seconds of pleasure when you could just go around with your own condom. In the nearest future, I'll be teaching us how to use a female condom for those who haven't seen one. And then it is not even as expensive as we think. I think there's some for 200 naira. I mean, that's cheap. So you can get one. Now, if you are sexually active as a lady, I don't care how old you are, you need to own a lubricant. You cannot be going to a man's house, or you cannot be having sex with a condom without the lubricant. Because, baby, you need to lubricate the walls. You need to be happy with yourself. You need to enjoy it. Why go to hell for something you're not enjoying? I mean, I don't get it. You're going to go to hell for fornication. I'm not judging you. I mean, it's there in the holy book. I'm a Christian, so I know that. But girl, you need to enjoy it before you go to hell. of course, well, you can decide to repent in between. That is totally up to you. But I feel like those who, you know, people say condom sex is really risky because the condom could get broken. It gets broken because the girl gets dry, and she gets dry because there's not enough lubrication for her. So if you have a lubricant, you lubricate yourself well, and then you can do all the acrobatics in the world. I'm not teaching you how to have sex. I'm not telling you to do all the styles in the world. I am only saying protect yourself, girls. And don't forget, it is still your girl bringing you sex talk today. It is Chidera, bringing you Talk Back with Chidera. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Chidera Chikwe, and on Instagram it is at Talk Back with Chidera. Let's hear your views and your opinions.